You are very, very welcome back to A main leg number 3 from the EOS at Daun, round 3 of the 22-23 season. And the big news is that American visitor Brock Champlin has won the two-wheel drive meeting and has gone unbeaten all throughout yesterday and today. Very, very impressive. And the battle is on for second position. Several drivers have a high score and a low score. I'm not even going to attempt to tell you accurately who is in the mix, but I can tell you Lee Martin has had a significant run. Misha Widmeyer has not had a significant result yet. Alexander Landens has a second place and could challenge. Michael Orlowski could challenge. Marcus Karup has had a second and will be a challenger for the second overall. There is a load of them in it, and as I say, not even going to attempt to tell you all the mathematical positions. I think there's 5 drivers who could take second. So we're just going to watch what happens and then, like everybody else, look at the computer at the end and find out. Karup was absolutely outrageously fast in leg 2, and was caught up in Michael Orlowski's accident, which was a problem for him. Let's see what can happen here. Brock not running in leg 3, sitting this one out. It's only 9 cars. So we're just going to wait for the start.
Mick Burbach, where's Mick? Mick Burbach. Did we forget something? He remembered as soon as I said his name. Hello.
Pretty huge event. Nice to have so many people around the track. It's full the whole way around. So it's Misha Widmeyer who will lead the way with Lee Martin behind him, Michael Orlowski third off, Karup fourth off, and the other contender Landis all the way back, 6th off behind Tommy Hull. And they are away. So Widmeyer leads them away. And it is Lee Martin who maintains second behind him. Widmeyer making a little gap, I would say. Pushing on early. He wants that second place. He's going to try and do it all in the first minute. And he's a little bit overdoing it, a little bit wide through that section. So 2 laps down, it is Widmeyer, Martin, Orlowski, Karup, Hall, Landon. I believe that is the starting order. So nobody has had a major problem or an overtake yet. And there is a gap that is growing now from Widmeyer to Martin. It's only very small, as Martin has a problem and drops 1, 2, 3 places, and Orlowski is collateral damage. So now Widmeyer with a 1, 2, 3 second lead to Karup, and Karup has a ton of pace, as we know. And it's going to be interesting to see this gap close down, and can Widmeyer hold it. So Widmeyer still out in the lead, approximate 3.5 second lead. Karup second, Tommy Hall third, Martin recovering to 4th, and it's Landon in 5th at the moment. And Misha Widmeyer has found his rhythm and is now starting to accelerate away. Let him get down to the end of the straight and we'll do a little bit of a count. So from here, 1, 2, still about 3 seconds. So they're running on a very similar pace. Little bobble from Misha, gets away with it, but it's probably cost him half a second. Gap visibly closer now as Karup comes through in second. he will be giving it everything to get up onto the second step of that podium behind Brock Champlin. This final much, much cleaner than the previous two that we've seen. There's plenty of carnage in the last two. So Karup has taken a 10th out of Widmeyer, but that is not enough with just over 2 minutes to go. But I think, Widmeyer over. Another unforced error from Widmeyer. Well, there it is. Now, Karup through. Karup, I think, is not just a European talent, but a world talent. He showed us at round 1 in Gottingen what he can do with a four-wheel drive car, making some of the world's best look second rate. And Widmeyer over again. Quickly marshalled, but now he's got Lee Martin on his tail, and I think Karup is going to start making the gap as Martin will put Widmeyer under pressure. So here is Marcus Karup. Car looks great. Widmeyer, car looks great. Martin, car looks great. So it's 3 cars, all absolute flying machines. And Karup, to me, is pushing on, but he's not making any gap. So here's the battle for second. Still have Marcus Karup out in the lead, followed by Misha Widmeyer, about 1.5 seconds behind. And Lee Martin will start to draw up on the back of Widmeyer. If there's any sort of bobble from Widmeyer, I'd imagine Lee Martin will be there. And in 4th is Alexander Landon. He is leading the secondary pack. So we've got about 30 seconds left. And I cannot see them catching Marcus Karup. He looks very comfortable there. The speed that he is carrying on those down ramps, absolutely phenomenal, considering it's a 2-wheel drive car. We're used to seeing the 4-wheel drive car punching in between corners, but 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive, extra impressive. Now, can Lee Martin do anything here on Misha Widmeyer? So that is it. So Marcus Karup takes it. Misha Widmeyer second, and Lee Martin third. So let me go and look at the points, and I will tell you. I'll go this way actually. I will tell you exactly how it's worked out. I suspect that puts Marcus Karup on the second step with a second and a first.
Congratulations. Great win with Matt Legg.
You're really, really good. I'm so stoked right now. I don't know what to say.
It was great driving. It was a great race to watch. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.